Hi, it's Guru Bob and welcome to this day 6 video of module 2 for the challenge. Today I'm going to show you how to sign up for and install Google Analytics onto your WordPress blog. It's really easy, so follow along, we'll head over to the screen and we'll get started. So why would we want to use Google Analytics at all? Well, as you start to get some traction in the search engines and in your website and you start to receive some traffic, you're going to want to know the number, the quantity, and the metadata associated with the visitors that come to your website. And a really good traffic tracking service will give you that information. And later on in Module 7, we'll be making some decisions based on certain criteria that will require some of those traffic numbers. And why Google Analytics? Well, there are several tracking services that you can use. Some of them are free, some of them are paid. We have generally found that Google Analytics not only offers the quality of data that we need, but also the reliability of the service. It's always up and it's generally always working. And it's a bit of an industry standard in the area of website tracking. Of course, it doesn't hurt that it's also a free service, and therefore it's our recommendation. Okay, in order to set up Google Analytics, the first thing you're going to need to do is to navigate in your browser to www.google.com/analytics. And if this is the first time you've tried to set up Google Analytics, you're going to need to click on the Sign Up Now link here. Clicking on that link will take you to a page where you'll be asked to sign in to a Google account. If you don't have a Google account, then you'll need to click on the red sign up button here. But if you've already set up Gmail in the past or use another Google property, then you will have a Google account. I suggest you sign in using that account. So I'm going to do that and then I'll meet you on the other side. Having signed into your Google account, you'll come to this page where you will be signing up for Google Analytics itself. And as it explains here, the first thing you'll do is sign up. Then you're going to be provided with a tracking code that you'll need to add to your site. After a couple of hours of that code being active, then Google Analytics will start receiving traffic data. So we will click on the sign up button. And we're going to come to a page here where we're going to be asked for some general information about the site, some data sharing settings, and a user agreement. So the account name you can provide could either be site specific or it might be activity specific, because you can have multiple websites under a given account. So I'm just going to call my account here Guru Bob. I'm going to just use one of my test sites to show you how to do this. So you put your website address here. In my case it's gbo.co/blog. You set your location. I'm located in Australia and time zone. I'm in Melbourne. Then you're asked to either share data with Google or not share data. This is optional. I'm going to, in this case, because this is a test, not share my data. Again, I need to select my country location and agree to the terms of service, and then click on the Create Account button. Now, at this stage, we have reached the point where the project has been set up, and we now have been provided with some tracking ID information, and that tracking information has to be placed on your WordPress blog. Now, we don't have to worry too much about code, but what we do want is this tracking ID number here. That is the specific information that we need. So I'm going to be copying that from here, and I am going to head on over to WordPress. So just before I do that, you can see here that there is some options here in relation to what you're tracking. Do you wish to track a single domain, multiple subdomains, or multiple top-level domains? In my case, I'm just going to be tracking this single domain, so I've got that selected. If you were placing Google Analytics onto a static website, then you would be copying this code here, the full tracking code, the script code. But we're going to be using a specific plugin in our WordPress blogs, and all we need is the unique tracking ID here. So let's go over to the test blog in my case, and I'll show you where to put that inside one of the plugins that have been installed in your WordPress blog. Okay, so I've logged into my WordPress blog here, and we've logged into WP Admin, and on the left hand side we've got a bunch of options. I'm just going to scroll down to the Settings tab on the left, and I'm going to select the Ultimate GA plugin, which stands for Ultimate Google Analytics. This is a very simple plugin. Pretty much all it wants is the account ID of the Google Analytics project that you have set up. So I'm going to be pasting in the account ID that I received before when I was setting up that project inside Google Analytics. Leave everything else checked here, and then just click Update Options. Having done that, we can go back to Google Analytics and refresh this page. And now you can see under Tracking Status here, Google Analytics has recognized that tracking has been installed on the site. So the Google Analytics is now active on both my WordPress blog and inside my Google Analytics account, which is great. Now, that's pretty much it. Nothing is going to exist in your Google Analytics account for a while. If you click on the standard reporting link associated with your project, you can see that there's 0 visits at the moment. It takes Google Analytics several hours, sometimes even as much as a day, before it will start displaying any traffic data here on in this area. But over a period of time, you're going to start to receive traffic, hopefully, as you start to receive traffic from the search engines, and you'll be able to track and analyze the nature of that traffic and the volume of that traffic inside your Google Analytics account. All right, well, that's the end of this module. I'll look forward to speaking again later in the challenge.